Several of my friends have asked questions on course building, what software is involved, and just details on what all it takes to get a course out to launch. So I wanted to cover a couple of pieces of software here. Inkscape, Blender, Unity, and then the GS Pro Golf Sim software. So I'll go into each one of those a little bit in detail on this short video here. So I'll take you through the maps here. So the first one up is a ERSI map. I also have a Bing map here as well. But on the map, you can see where, we have greens, fairways. Fairways are seen a little better on the other map here. But you can see bunkers, where the clubhouse is, parking lot, etc. If I hide both of those maps, I can reveal our hillshade, which you see can show all of our terrain, our valleys, our slopes. You can see where tee boxes are right here. You can see a bunker up here on this hole right here. That's definitely a bunker with a green here. And so what we do is we use these maps here to begin drawing our golf course. And so we have some tools over here on the left that we can use to draw out golf courses. I won't draw them here because I always already have this one built out. So I'll take you through a couple of holes here. Hole 1, for example, I'll unhide what we've built out here already. So we have our 3 tee boxes, our fairway, our green, and then there's a bunker there on that hole. Next hole up here is hole 2. I'll reveal that one. Same thing here. These dark areas are deep rough that have been splined out, so we know how to mark those in game. Hole 3, hole 4, etc. Just keeps going through the whole 18-hole golf course. So we then take this and export it, and then we'll take it into our next program, which is called Blender. This is Blender. This is where we take our drawing from Inkscape, and then we import it here into Blender, and then we mesh that drawing with our terrain. So you can see right now, as I zoom in, everything's flat here. This bunker's flat, green's flat, everything's perfectly flat. So we need to take this from Inkscape and then mesh it with the terrain. So I'll pause the video briefly and do that because it does take a moment. All right, so now we can see the terrain, the slope of the terrain that's been put in from that import and mesh. So you can see some incline to the bunker here on the lip. You can notice it a lot more over here on this green. You can definitely see the undulations there. It looks like a very challenging green. Definitely some humps over here in this rough area and some hills here on this fairway. So next we export these files and then we import them into Unity to start building out our actual game file. And that's probably the most rewarding part as you start putting in your grasses, trees, etc. and start actually building your course out. So we'll head over to Unity and continue the video. All right, now we're in Unity. This is where kind of the magic starts to happen and the golf course really comes to life. So we've imported where we drew out everything in Inkscape, meshed it with the terrain, imported it here. So all the terrain is sloped appropriately in this Unity scene here. So as we start, I'll just kind of start turning things on. I've already built out this golf course. But as we start turning on, for example, like our terrain meshes here, we'll start getting real grasses. And then we can also start turning on some things we've put in, like our cars, surrounding houses, the clubhouse, buildings, things like that. And then the best part is we'll get in our foliage, our trees, etc. This may take just a moment to load here. Oh, pretty quick. But now we have all of our trees and everything, and so we can take a quick fly around and just kind of, view a real built out golf course. So here's hole 1. And so here we have hole 1. We have all of our trees, our fairway, our semi-cut into our rough cut here. A little styling under the trees for some rough grass play area there. Have our cart pass in, of course, bunkers with a little shading. Yeah, so we have a complete golf course here. Looks like we're missing our background trees. Let me flip those on. There we go. Fill the rest of that out there. So here's our completed course. All right, so here we are in GS Pro. This is the simulation software that you use on your golf sim, and it's the software that you use to play the courses that are being built. So this is Henry Horton Golf Course. I'll play through a hole here just to show you real quick how it works. Hey, that was pretty good. Hole one of Henry Horton Golf Course.